Let me move to my second story. This is one story which rings all the time in my ears. This is one story that I heard so constantly when I took this course on small business management. And that is, you need to be distinctively different from others. You can't, if you're saying, I'm going to do the same thing like somebody else does, to me, that's not entrepreneurship. That's certainly not a case for success. One of my venture capitalist fund, one of my venture capital friends told me of the recent past that if he heard the story in the past in some form, some shape, in some language, he would never fund them. I think that's a very great way in terms of trying to understand that if you want to put a business in place, you have to be different from others who are there in the marketplace. Only then you would be successful. You look at the first service offering that we had, or first set of service offerings we had, we call it as Cyient 1.0. In 1.0, our service offerings were digitization services. It may sound very simple, but ability to say that we could do 99% accuracy, ability to say we can scale to 3,000 people, we have processes in place which will ensure that there is on-time delivery, makes that service offering distinctly different. You constantly then work on innovation in making sure that you improve the process, you improve the business model to ensure that you could have your distinctively different identity is not lost out. When we turn to Cyient 2.0, where in 2000, by a freak accident, we met a potential customer called Pratt & Whitney. That is where our engineering services story started off. And we did not have much of engineering capability by that time. But the customer liked us for one thing, I believe. And he saw the process compliance we had in our digitization services. And he said, look, you guys can get the domain expertise. You could certainly, if you have the same compliance in terms of process, you can also do aircraft engine design. And there was no looking back for the story. On a single engagement for aircraft engine design, we now have 1,600 engineers. That is how the service offering was to provide design services, but design became engineering services, engineering became manufacturing support services. You constantly reinvent yourself in making sure that you have distinctively different service offerings. What do we have now as what we call it as Cyient 3.0 is that in our original frame of things, we had services. And we now have a strategy called the S3 strategy, by which we're moving from services to solutions to subsystems. We just don't do a project for a customer. We like to provide a solution to a customer, which means there is multidisciplinary activity that's involved. Or you get down to a level where you say, I design a subsystem for the customer. That's called the S3 stack. So you constantly differentiate yourself. But then once you move into a situation where you say that I can design a subsystem, we say we now have a right to play in manufacturing the subsystem and also provide the aftermarket support for them. Those of you who may not be familiar, an aircraft engine lasts for at least 25 years. They make more money in supporting the aftermarket space as opposed to selling the engine itself. So there's a lot of money in the aftermarket space in providing engineering support to them. So therefore, what you need to do is definitely move up the value chain and constantly be different from others. Not necessarily in service offering also. We look at our own company, we did a major exercise in terms of branding. Originally, when I founded this company in 1991, our company was known as Infotech Enterprises. And people used to ask me this question saying that, Mohan, what is this name, Infotech Enterprises? Does it reflect what you do? I used to say, what's there in the name? But we recognized over a period of time that we need to get a distinctly different identity. And that's where, about 18 months to 24 months back, we rebranded ourselves as Cyient, and we live our brand promise, which is designing tomorrow together. So the second lesson that I have is entrepreneurs must reinvent their companies from time to time to create new opportunities for growth and always make them distinctively different through strategic thinking to keep them ahead of their competitors.